This is the next car flip, a 2011 Kia Ceed, and I won this car from BCA auction for £475, but with fees it came up to £722, and I only really bought this car because it went for so cheap. Only downside is the car came with no service history, but the car's got MOT until November and it passed with no advisories. I've just bought a Kia Ceed for £475 from BCA auction, and with all fees included it came up to £722, which is a bargain for this car. Cap clean on this car was about £1,000 around there, so I got it for quite cheap and just collected it, and it's a good car. So off the bat, just looking at it, there's no issues at all. Quick walk round, as you can see, good tyres, good brake disc, good brake pads. It's passed MOT with no advisories, interior's clean. It's got a good spec, it's got cruise control and everything. The only thing, it does smell like a smoker on the inside though, but let's hope we can make some good profit on this. So the car has got 90,000 miles on the clock. Let me put the bonnet so you can hear how the engine sounds, because it runs really well. As you can hear, the engine runs really good. No issues whatsoever. Let's get home and check this car out to see if there's anything that I need to do before I put it up for sale. When I got home, I inspected the car and these are the issues that I found. The coolant level was low, the screen wash wasn't working, which I'm guessing is because there's no screen wash in there. The oil level was also low, there was no engine oil on the dipstick, and it took almost 2 litres of oil to get it up to the correct level. The headlights are also faded, so they're going to need a polish. The parcel shelf is missing, but I'm not going to replace that. I did hear a lot of things making noise in the boot, so let's see what's underneath here. Just as I thought, so there's a jack there, so what's underneath here, there should be a spare wheel. So yeah, there's a spare wheel there and a jack there as well, so that was making all the racket in the boot. My BMW is still parked up until I replace the engine, and also the Vauxhall Astra is still here, but for some reason no one wants the Astra. Keep tuned to the end of the video to see what happens to the Astra in the end. So the other issue this car has is it smells really bad of smoke inside. So whoever had it before used to smoke inside the car. The next day. So it's now time to give the Kia Ceed a service, because the engine oil in this car is just black. Like, this car needs a service ASAP. And the car didn't come with any service history, so yeah, it's better give it a good service. I've got oil and filter. The first thing I'm going to do is find the jacking point, because I've never had one of these cars before, and let's jack it up and get this service done. And after I jack the car up, I put an axe stand underneath. And now it's time to remove the sump plug, which was a pain to get off, so I had to get the breaker bar. There you go. That's all it really did, just the breaker bar. Oh no, I've got it on my hand. Oh, for God's sake. But the engine oil's coming out now anyway. There you go. Ugh. The engine oil is now fully drained out. Let's get the sump plug back on. Now it's time for the worst bit. Trying to get the oil filter off in this car is a pain, because there's not a lot of space to work with. And after about 2 minutes of messing about, I finally got it off. Just see it all coming out of that. But yeah, there's lots of oil in the oil filter. Alright. There you go, oil filter's out. Right, let's give the area a good clean. And now it's time to put the new oil filter in. And now the fiddly bit, because of the lack of space to work with. The new oil filter is now tightened up. Let's put the new engine oil in. And before we do that, have a look at the old engine oil. Look at the state it was in. It definitely needed changing. Let's get the engine oil in the Kia and get the service complete. Right, the funnel's now in there. Let's get the engine oil in. So the engine oil is now topped up to the correct level. Service is complete. We've checked for any leaks, and there isn't any leaks or anything like that. So the next thing to do is to top up the coolant and the screen wash, as when I bought the car they were low. And now let's check the screen wash if it works. Now it's topped up. What? Why is it only one that's working? Both of them were working a second ago. So I opened the bonnet to investigate what happened, and I saw this. The washer jet hose had popped off. So I'm going to super glue it together, and fingers crossed that fixes it. I left it to dry for a couple of minutes. Let's get it back in. Right, the next thing to do is to give the car a wash and a polish and get it up for sale today. So let's give the car a quick jet wash. So the car's now washed, let's dry it off and give it a polish. So the car is now clean. It's time to give the car a polish. So the car's now complete. This is how it's turned out. Nice and shiny. Have a look at that. What a transformation. It's actually a really clean car. £475, yeah. This is a lot of car for the money, I'm not gonna lie. The paintwork is shining, guys. So it's had a fresh service, clean and a polish. It's good to go. There you go. Shining nicely. And look how the headlights turn out as well. They turn out really well. So let's get the car up for sale and see how quick I can sell it. I think this one will go quick. Fingers crossed. I've got a viewing on the Astra later on as well, so fingers crossed they turn up. It finally feels good to have a car that don't need a lot of work. Every single car that I've bought from the auction recently, I've had to do some sort of work to it. Obviously I've had to service this, but a service wasn't hard, so I need to dispose of the engine oil as well. But yeah, the car is complete, so I'm going home now. And I've also fixed the screen wash. Look at this. Both of them are working now, which is good. Later that day, I had a viewing on the Astra and this is what happened. I caught this guy breaking my car on a viewing. How the hell did you do that?
I just opened this.
That's not for, this is for the bonnet, yeah, this one, yeah. That one there. So I don't know what you done there, mate. So I let it slide because I could see it was an accident. And I can already tell that they're going to waste my time. They're just staring at the car and saying nothing. If you want to go for a drive, you can drive it. No, you drive it, brother. Staring at the car again for like the 5th time without saying nothing. Did you want to see the service book or no?
Yeah.
Yes, here it is. It's had 3 owners.
You're the 3rd one or?
No, you be the 4th owner. So there you go. That's the service book. Yes. Going that way. So that woman was driving the wrong way up a one-way street.
If I pay you cash like tomorrow, so like how much can you come down?
I can't come down on the price at all, mate.
So it's petrol, right?
Petrol 1.6. 1.6 petrol.
So how much for that one? Yeah.
Best I could do with that one is probably 1,550. Yeah.
For this one?
It's at 1,699.
What's your final price like?
I can't budge on the price, brother.
So can I bring my mechanic tomorrow for the basic checks?
If you want to do that, yeah. So believe it or not, I actually picked this guy up to come and see the car. His bus was delayed and he was 14 minutes away from me. So I drove to him and picked him up and took him to see the Astra. Obviously, if I knew he was going to waste my time, I wouldn't have done it, but it is what it is. I'll see you tomorrow then, I guess.
Okay, no worries.
Yes, so, alright. You got my number anyway, innit?
Yeah, I will text you or call you.
Yeah, that's fine, no problem. Alright, bye. So the next day came, he didn't text me or call me or come with a mechanic, but someone else wanted to see the car. Got another viewing on the Astra today at 6 o'clock, so fingers crossed it sells. I had a viewing on the Astra yesterday and they totally messed me about. I even collected them from the bus stop. There's a 14-minute drive to get to them and I took them to see the Astra and they left it at, they're coming back tomorrow with cash, with their mechanic also to check the car. The next day comes and I hear nothing from them. But a good thing is I got someone else that wants to come see the car today at 6 o'clock, so fingers crossed the car sells, because look at it, it's actually a really clean car. I've also had a couple of interests in the Kia Ceed as well, but no one's come to view it yet. Just like that, the Astra is sold, no messing about. So just like that, the Astra is now sold, no messing about. It was actually a really nice couple that bought the car as well, so her car was done with and they're going to scrap it, so they needed something ASAP, so they bought the car, went for a test drive and they liked it and bought it. Simple. Not like the other people came the other day that are talking about, oh yeah, I'm going to come back tomorrow with cash and my mechanic to check it over. Yeah, and I heard nothing from him. Well, yeah, that car has gone now.